welcome to The Tonight Show, everybody. You're here. You made it. Thank you for watching at home. What a great time to be in New York City. Fall in New York. There's nothing better. It's that special time when all the vomit puddles on the sidewalk go from hard seltzer to hard cider. You know what I'm saying? It's very exciting. Well, guys, everybody's talking about this. At a big Tesla event, Elon Musk unveiled the prototype for a humanoid robot. Yeah, and the robot showed off its human-like walking skills when it entered. Watch this. Yeah, that's great.
What the?
Billions of dollars on a robot that walks like it just ate Chipotle.
Walk extra.
Some news from overseas. I heard that today at the Vatican, Pope Francis met with Apple CEO Tim Cook. I guess when you're the Pope and have tech issues, that's who they send. Meanwhile, Adam and Eve were like, oh, so now we're cool with apples? Interesting. Okay, good. Interesting. I saw that Kim Kardashian has agreed to pay $1.3 million fine for promoting cryptocurrency without saying that she was being paid. $1.3 million. Finding Kim Kardashian $1.3 million is like giving Elon Musk a parking ticket. He's like, oh. I read that due to inflation, single Americans are going on fewer dates. You know it's bad when your date says, this could have been a Zoom. Yep, thanks to inflation, single people are going on fewer dates. So to make up for it, we're all gonna go on a date right now, together. It's time for Togethering. Here we go.
Togethering, Episode 1, Going on a First Date.
I'm worried that you're hotter than me. Hi, I'll have the second cheapest wine. Thank you. This is a very expensive restaurant. I might have forgotten my wallet. I haven't decided yet. What's that? Sure, we can split something. We'll split the soup. I'll have the upper half and you'll have the lower. Just so you know, the bathroom was out of toilet paper before I went. Just wanted to know. How many siblings do you have? 3? Me too. Oh my God, that's so crazy. What's your middle name? No, never mind, it's too soon. Have you seen House of the Dragon? I haven't. Why would I bring that up? I wonder if I can pull off a flirty wink. Nope, I can't. How many siblings do you have? Oh, I already asked that one. I'm gonna get us both out of this. I'm gonna get an emergency work call right now and never come back.
This has been Togethering. We just went on our first date.
And finally, people are talking about this at Paris Fashion Week. Bella Hadid had her dress painted on. It was good, right? Take a look at this. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, when she walked the runway, people didn't know if she was a supermodel or a Tesla robot. Let's get to some news here. Apparently, in a private conversation, President Biden told the Reverend Al Sharpton that he's going to run again in 2024. Meanwhile, today, Kamala Harris was like, Joe, anything you'd like to privately tell me? I mean, hello? Yeah, that information wasn't supposed to get out. Then Sharpton was like, he also told me that his AOL password is grapenuts46. Exclamation point. Yeah, it sounds like Biden is going to run again. He was like, it's time to capitalize on my 42% approval rating. Yeah, that's right. Get this, former President Trump is claiming that CNN is trying to hurt his image ahead of the 2024 election, and he announced a $475 million defamation lawsuit against the network. In response, CNN was like, hey, thanks for thinking we have that kind of money. Wow. We pay Anderson Cooper and Panera bucks, you know? I mean, this... Meanwhile, I read that Trump is thinking about running mates for 2024, and he's considering his former press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, as well as South Carolina Senator Tim Scott. But Trump wants to keep his options open, so he just sent out a questionnaire for anyone interested. we got a hold of the questionnaire. Take a look at this. First, it says, where do you see yourself testifying in 5 years? Next, it asks, how many recently unclassified documents can you hide per minute? This is just by thinking it. Next question is, are you good at organizing meetings, Zooms, and riots? And finally, why should I hire and eventually fire you? And that's so if you, hopefully you'll find someone and they'll get it together. I'm sure he'll find someone. Well, here's some big news. After months of trying to back out of the deal, Elon Musk just told Twitter that he's now ready to buy the company for his original offer of $44 billion. To break it down in Twitter terms, the deal was followed, blocked, then unblocked. Okay, just after the news broke, Twitter stock jumped more than 20%. When they heard that, Twitter was like, in that case, we're backing out of the deal. I mean, we were doing well. Well, everyone's talking about this. I heard that Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen have hired divorce lawyers. Even crazier, Brady first broke the news to Al Sharpton. And finally, I saw that Snoop Dogg is launching a THC version of Funyuns. It's a great idea. Hopefully, this will finally get stoners to eat Funyuns. Well, guys, last night, New York Yankees superstar Aaron Judge made baseball history and hit number 62. That's right, Judge hit his 62nd home run of the season to break Roger Maris's American League record. Of course, right after it happened, responses started pouring in. Everyone was tweeting about it. Even President Biden congratulated him. This is real. Biden tweeted, congrats on home run 62. History made, more history to make. It's nice. And Biden sent another tweet that said, I was there when Maris hit 61 and 61. That was nice. Oh, yeah. Then Biden said, I was also there when Babe Ruth hit 60 in 1927. Wow. That's really too much information almost. And then Biden said, I was also there when Abner Doubleday invented the game in 1839.
Wow.
Invented baseball.
He was there.
He loves baseball.
Wow.
But listen to this. The home run ball itself is thought to be worth at least $2 million. And it was caught by an investment banker. Huge moment for the Yankees and an investment banker. What a night for the underdogs. You know, really. Every fan of that game last night wanted to catch Judge's home run ball. I think one guy wanted it a bit too much. Watch this. This is real. Well, that's one way to beat traffic. You know, it's just, I'm out of here, yeah. Turns out the guy is okay. He was actually caught by an investment banker. He's currently worth $2 million. Switching gears today, in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, President Biden traveled to Florida and met with Governor Ron DeSantis, even though DeSantis has been highly critical of Biden. It's like that special episode of a Disney sitcom where the school bully realizes he needs help in his math homework. It's like, sorry, I called you those names. But DeSantis was actually nice to Biden. He actually even offered him a free flight to Martha's Vineyard. I thought that was cool. Generous. Well, I read that former President Trump has asked the Supreme Court to overturn a ruling that allows the Justice Department to review roughly 100 classified documents that were seized from Mar-a-Lago. Trump said, it's my constitutional right, and I would know because the original Constitution is hanging in my bathroom at Mar-a-Lago. I should know. Speaking of Trump, less than 24 hours after announcing a defamation lawsuit against CNN, he sent out a fundraising email asking supporters to donate $5 or more to his cause. You know, these are strange times when you're the one sending Grandpa $5, you know? Well, get this, in Maggie Haberman's new 608-page book about the former president, she wrote that one time on a plane, Trump made it a point to loudly complain after Rudy Giuliani used the bathroom. Maggie, if you're watching, I think a 607-page book that left this story out would have been just fine. I mean, apparently Trump yelled at Rudy, he's like, have some respect, the Declaration of Independence is in there. Well, in a new interview, Dr. Fauci said at the start of the pandemic he should have been more careful with his messaging on COVID. Fauci was like, in retrospect, we shouldn't have ended every CDC statement with a question mark. But Fauci also said it is really unfortunate that that's the world in which we live, and it's at a bunch of sound bites that sometimes get cut in half and get misinterpreted. Or as Fox News reported it, Fauci says we live in an unfortunate world that should be cut in half. That's not what he's... Well, people are talking about this in the new animated Scooby-Doo movie. Velma comes out as a lesbian. Even more shocking, Fred comes out as straight.
Hey. Whoa.
Whoa!
Zoinks.
Row.
Some TV news. Frasier is coming back in a sequel series where he'll have all new friends and live in an all new city. Yeah, on Cheers, he was in Boston, then he moved to Seattle, now he's moving again. I don't think Frasier's a psychiatrist, I think he's a serial killer. I get this, everyone. I saw that the producer of James Bond said that the next Bond should be an actor in their 30s, which means the Bond's catchphrase is going to sound a little different. Here's some options. I'll give you an example. Here we go. Not shaken or stirred. I'm actually doing sober October. Sorry. The website is Zillow. Zillow.com. Ooh, I love that kitchen backsplash. Oh, thanks. It's from Anthropology. These are options. That's just what... That's just what he might do.
I mean, he might do that.
He's in his 30s. Who knows? He might do that. He likes the kitchen backsplash. You guys see this? That's what he enjoys. Yeah. Thank you. First of all, I got an Anthropology. Yeah. So you guys see this? A painting of a woman from 1860 is going viral because people think she's walking while texting on an iPhone. Take a look at this. Yeah. The name of the painting is "Getting a DM from Adam Levine."
Whoa!
That's the part I thought. That's the part I thought was. That was like precious. That's
Maroon.
Yeah. And finally, a town in Canada just erected a roadside statue of a giant Cheeto. Check it out. Looks like they could have erected it a little bit more. I'm just saying. Can we see that again? Yeah. The name of that statue is Donald Trump at the urinal. Yesterday, President Biden went down to Florida, and during his visit, he was caught on a hot microphone talking to a local mayor. But check this out. It's real.
Coming down, we appreciate it. I'll kick the food.
You raised some, no one.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Biden basically has two modes, sweet grandpa and Tarantino movie. Biden sounds like a hard-nosed PI who wraps up cases by saying,
No one.
Actually, Biden didn't stop there. Actually kept talking.
Really?
Yeah, we got exclusive footage. Listen to this.
Oh, my gosh.
You me, I with you. You hear me, mother? Someone with you, you tell them off, and the horses, they roar down on. Thank you and you.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Some big news today. President Biden pardoned all people convicted of possessing marijuana under federal law. Signaling a major step towards legalization. I'm pretty sure Biden's approval rating is about to get high for the first time. I think it's happening.
Whoa!
Yeah, the president canceled student loan debt, and now he's pardoning people for weed. I think Biden's going to be able to get into any frat he wants right now. Meanwhile, I have a feeling Trump's about to claim that all his classified documents were just rolling papers. Yeah, that's what Speaking of the former president, yesterday Trump was delivering remarks when he brought up the FBI's search of Mar-a-Lago. And he's definitely looking for the bright side here. Take a look.
Has anyone heard about the document Hope's helicopters flying over Mar-a-Lago? Well, they've given us about $5 billion worth of free publicity, I will say. People said, that's a nice house. If it weren't so nice, they probably wouldn't be doing it because, you know, it gets ratings. When they look, they say, that's a beautiful place.
Right now, Trump's watching the Jeffrey Dahmer show like, wow, great publicity.
Really is. A lot of people are watching that show.
Listen to this. I read that the Air Force just announced a plan to reduce the carbon footprint and adapt to climate change. Yeah, it's a major move. In fact, the Air Force just unveiled their new F-24 Prius. Have you seen this? Guys, today marked the start of New York Comic-Con. Yeah. They're expecting over 150,000 fans, and a lot of them will be in costume. So we thought it'd be helpful to point out the differences between a New York Comic-Con Spider-Man and a Times Square Spider-Man. For instance, Comic-Con Spider-Man just paid $125 for a ticket to get in. Times Square Spider-Man just paid $125 to bail to get out. Next up, Comic-Con Spider-Man wants to score with Mary Jane. Times Square Spider-Man already scored some Mary Jane. Next up, Comic-Con Spider-Man wears an official spandex suit he bought online. Times Square Spider-Man wears a homemade suit that's part Spanx, part Skims. He calls them Skanks. And finally, Comic-Con Spider-Man waits for the bathroom in a long line. Times Square Spider-Man goes to the bathroom in his Skanks. So there you go. That's the difference. You guys get this? I heard that the U.S. might start requiring beer, wine, and spirits makers to provide more information on what's in their drinks. These are strange times. Weed's about to be illegal, but we need a full report on what's in Bud Light Lime. Today, President Biden delivered a speech at a factory in Maryland, and he really kicked it off strong. Watch this.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America.
Sounds like Biden celebrating legal weed a little too early. It's amazing. It's the shortest sentence he's ever said, and somehow he still managed to ramble. You know, so I guess Biden and Trump are more alike than they seem.
With those 4 beautiful words, made in America.
Yeah. Well, everyone's talking about this amid rising tensions with Russia. President Biden said that the world is at risk of nuclear Armageddon. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, everyone. Biden was like, I have 2 words, Armageddon. Well, guys, everyone is pumped about this. Taylor Swift just revealed the full track list for her upcoming album. So, yeah. I'm excited about just the song name. So with that in mind, it is time to play Guess the Taylor Swift Song. Here we go.
Taylor Swift song. Guess the song.
Now, here's how this works. I'm gonna give someone in our audience 3 different song titles. One is a real Taylor Swift song. The other 2 are made up. You have to guess which one is real. If you get it right, you get a prize. If you get it wrong, you still get a prize. Okay, raise your hand if you want to play this game there. Right there in front, right there. Yeah, no, right there, yeah. Black shirt, yeah. Second row, yes.
Okay, cool.
Perfect, yeah. Hello, what is your name?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin, where are you from?
Originally Wisconsin. Live here now for work.
Fantastic, Wisconsin, let's say that.
It's a great time.
Welcome. Now you're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
All right, now, which one of these is the real Taylor Swift song, right? Is it A, Periwinkle Fog? Is it B, Lavender Haze? Or C, Thundering Produce Section Mist?
C. Oh, well, you said real, so I'm gonna go with B.
Correct, you got it right. There you go. You get your Periwinkle Fog sweatshirt. That is for you. You get it. Congratulations. Let's get another person. Raise your hand if you want to play. I'll take that man right there, that gentleman right there. Yes, very nice. Yes, perfect. Stand up. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. What is your name?
Jason.
Jason, where are you from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Welcome, buddy. Jason, which one of these is the Taylor Swift song? Is it A, Morning Dusk? Is it B, Afternoon Drips? Or is it C, Midnight Rain? Ooh. No help, no, it's all you.
C.
You think it's Midnight Rain? And how would that go if Taylor would sing Midnight Rain?
Midnight rain. That's all I got.
Midnight rain, midnight rain, midnight rain, on my brain. That is correct. You won, and you just won a National Grid sweatshirt right there. Congratulations, buddy. Let's do one more. Put your hand up. Right there behind you, the white hat right there. Next to... I love that Fallon sweatshirt, by the way. I love
What's
your
going
sweatshirt.
on? Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you.
That's right.
That's right. What is your name?
I'm thought by the magician. No, Lee Martinez.
You got me. I don't understand, but you got me.
I'm from India, man.
Yeah, I love it. Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready to play this? Which one of these is a real Taylor Swift song? Is it A, question? Is it B, answer? Or is it C, so that just happened?
That just happened.
Oh. And how did that go? How would Taylor sing it, you think, if Taylor sang it?
Yo, that just happened. Where you at? Give me some beat. Hit it. Go, hit. I'm Taylor Swift. To the beat. Get the beat. And that just happened. I say, don't come back here today. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. That's how you do it. Yeah. That's how you do it, buddy.
That's right.
Yes, you are correct. Take it. That's exactly what we're all thinking. Let me see it. Hey, yo, let me see the shirt. Let me see the shirt. Let me see it. Yeah. That's what we're all thinking right now. There you go. Taylor Swift, give it the beat. Taylor Swift. Fantastic. Thank you so much for playing that. Me. That was fun. It's Friday, guys. Come on, you go. That's fantastic. Some business news. Rite Aid said that due to shoplifting, they're considering locking up literally every item at their New York City stores. So it'll feel less like shopping and more like going to a deodorant museum. You're like, oh. Well, this is cool. A fan online re-edited Tim Burton's Batman, I don't know if you saw this, into a silent movie. And people really like it. And so it actually inspired us to try something like that on our show. Let's do it. Check it out. Maybe we better stick to using sound. Sorry about that, Higgins.
All right.
Get this, I read that McDonald's has been running out of boxes for toys for their new adult Happy Meals, and employees are begging customers to stop ordering them. And that was before Biden legalized weed. That's amazing. Well, this is weird. Boston Dynamics, the company known for those robotic dogs, put out a press release vowing that they won't develop a weaponized robot army. Thank you. But they went on to say, and even if we did make a weaponized army of dog robots, they definitely wouldn't learn to read and write. And then start putting out press releases saying the opposite, luring you into a false sense of security so we could steal the biggest stick of all, the Washington Monument. Yep, the Washington Monument. Now we have the Washington Monument, and we won't give it back, and our demands are met. Belly rubs, table scraps, all the good boys we can handle. Here you go. Now throw the monument. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Yes! Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I see. You just pretended to throw it, and now you're hiding it behind your back. Haha, that's so funny. I'm gonna bite your face off. And finally, an American chess grandmaster has been accused of cheating, and there was even a theory that during matches he was hiding a vibrating device in his rectum. Anyway, before entering this week's U.S. Chess Championship, he got a thorough inspection. Look at this photo. Oh. People got suspicious when he was like, pawn to e4, queen to h5.